Elder Pitch Football just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 home defeat to Manchester City in an absolute and thrilling game. Can you give me your instant reaction to the match, sir?
I think Arsenal played really well. I don't think the referee was on our side. A couple of chances could have gone in, but I guess it's not our day today.
Do you think the game will stand out for poor officiating rather than the result today?
I think, more officiating, I mean, some decisions were just shameful. Disgraceful, in fact. But I think the lads put up a good show today. They fought to the end, and give them credit for that.
The Odegaard penalty decision, for one, for me stands out. Having seen it after the game, what was your initial reaction to the Odegaard penalty decision?
I think it was a soft decision, to be frank. But it is what it is, right? But red card, it's not a thing. I don't think it deserves another yellow card. It should have been a warning, and maybe a fair game after that. But no, it just gave a yellow card straight away. So I think it's a bit too harsh. You
mentioned the 2 yellow cards for Gabriel for the sending off. That was harsh in your opinion. You think he should have still been on the field?
The first one, you can make an argument that he was a bit too chatty about it, but the second one, no. He could have just given him warning. And not giving a yellow card at all. So the second one, a bit too harsh.
And James Elder Pitch Football with me. I've got Arsenal fan Gary. Just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. Can you give me your instant reaction to the game, mate?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we went in control of the first half. We scored obviously, and that put us in a very strong position. The sending off was, I don't know. I haven't seen it on TV, but I think it's probably questionable, and that put us on the back foot again. And of course, they moved it around a lot better with us only having 10 men, and they were able to score a couple of times. And I think the last one, very lucky, but we deserved a draw after all.
Can I get your thoughts on the officiating today? What did you make of the refereeing?
Well, it wasn't great, but in the stadium you don't have the advantage of what we see on TV. So I don't know how the decisions are made, but I felt the sending off was very questionable. Until I see it kind of in real time or slow down, it's very difficult to say.
What did you make of the Odegaard penalty situation? Was it a penalty from where you saw it? Again, it's a bit tricky to say, but they looked at it, so you have to say maybe it was, and okay, we would have taken that if it was a genuine penalty, and moved on into the second half with 11 men, but it wasn't to be, was it? Do you think Arsenal should have got something out today?
Oh yeah, a draw was what everybody came for, I think. And to lose is not disastrous, but the way we lost, or the way Man City played, Sterling diving all over the place, it's just sad for what we've done so far in the last 5 or 6 games.
Love that. Thank you ever so much for your time, and I wish you the happy new year. Thank you very much, sir. James Elder Pitch Football just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 home defeat to Manchester City. Steve, can you give me your instant reaction to the game?
Well, a bit gutted today because I felt we really should have got something out of the game. I thought overall we were a better team. Referee seemed to be on their side more than ours. Just felt we played well enough to get something out of the game.
I'm glad you mentioned the officiating. It's come for a lot of stick after the game. During the match, did you feel that you were on the wrong end of a lot of decisions today?
Absolutely, yes. I felt before the game we needed a bit of luck, we needed to play well and need a bit of luck. We played well, but the luck wasn't there because the officiating today was absolutely rubbish.
The Odegaard penalty decision, in your opinion, do you think that should have been a penalty?
Well, I was right behind it, and I thought it was an held-on penalty, so I was really surprised what they've seen up in VAR. But there you go. No luck today, I felt.
I want to come on to the Gabriel sending off. The first one, rubbing the spot kick, the foot, maybe a bit of petulance. Do you think he deserved the yellow card, second yellow?
I think he probably deserved 2 yellows. The first one was, like you said, petulance. I can understand the feelings going through them at the time, but we've got to control our discipline side on that.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit harsh, but
Yeah.
you know, it's a letter of the law, and we've got to suck it up and get on with it, really.
Do you think today's testament to how far we've come this season, how much progress the team has made?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think we've really come well. 2 games into the season, or 3 games into the season, it looked dire.
Oh, definitely.
But since then, there's a plan, and I've been supporting Arsenal for many years, and I feel excited of moving forward. What's going on there at the moment? You know, there is a plan. Fingers crossed that we can bring more people in, keep what we've got, and yeah, fingers crossed that we can get a top 4 spot this season. Don't see why not.
How did Martinelli play today for you?
Martinelli, he was brilliant in the first half. Second half, went a little bit, but we was up against it in the second half at times. But I thought he was brilliant. Like to see him shoot a little bit more, but I thought he was brilliant in the first half.
All in all, though, pleased with Arsenal's performance.
Yeah, I was, 2-1 defeat, got to take it on the chin, but they are a superb team, Man City, so we've got to get on with it. But yeah, I really felt it was a good performance today, absolutely.
Love that. Give me an instant reaction to the game, please, mate.
I was very disappointed. I thought they played really well. I thought Arsenal was a better team, but unlucky, and we were very unlucky, and Arsenal won. City won, sorry. So it's just one of those games, yeah. So
I think Arsenal were on the end of some bad decisions today from the referee.
I thought the referee was on City's side. I thought Arsenal deserved to win, and the red card just spoiled the game. So next time, better luck next time, yeah.
Was it 2 yellows? Did he deserve to go, Gabriel, in your opinion?
Gabriel didn't. I didn't see the first yellow, but I was told by someone that he got it because he was arguing with my assistant. But I don't think he deserved the first yellow. Maybe second yellow probably, but not the first one. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think Arsenal should have got something out of the game today?
1-1 should have been the score. I think so. If they got 1 point, would have been good. Yeah.
I'll be honest. We were very good. I think after the red card, the game changed.
No, it was after the
But
pen.
you were still very good. Tomiyasu had the game of his life. It was just very unlucky, that last goal. Very scrappy. It was one of those where it could have gone either way.
You know
if
what
you
I
had
say?
11 men on the pitch, I could have seen you winning.
You know what I say? Best team we've played since Chelsea.
Yeah.
Best team against us since
Absolutely.
Chelsea.
Love that.
Yeah, since
Love
Chelsea.
Absolutely.
Easily, you could go above Chelsea with that if you keep
Absolutely.
performing like that.
Do you think Arsenal were on the end of some bad refereeing decisions today?
bit of both.
From a City fan's point of view, what was your point of
I
it?
think it was a bit of both. I think the ref was very lenient on both sides. I think he didn't give much to City and he didn't give much to Arsenal. He tried to be
equally shit.
lenient. You could see
Tried
he was
to let
trying
it
be
flow.
lenient, but it was just dog and there were fouls that should have been called as fouls, and he should have broke the game up as it were. Is the way I saw it. Arsenal should have had a lot of fouls. City should have had a lot. City more so in the first half. Arsenal more so in the second half.
You mentioned Arsenal being one of the toughest games you've had this season. Respect grown for Arsenal after today, after seeing their team and their performance.
What was that?
Has respect grown for Arsenal after today, after seeing that
Listen,
performance?
I think Arsenal should be top four regardless, and with the defence, I think it's more so the attack you need to worry about, because you should have scored more goals than you did.
Love that.
And I think there are players in your side who aren't quite good enough, and it's just rooting them out. Is all it is.
Love that.
That's all
Love
it is.
that.
However, though, Martinelli, fucking baller. What a player, Martinelli. One of your best players.
Love that.
What was the question?
How do you think Martinelli played today?
Oh, he was great. He caused so many issues for us. You thought I made the biggest difference with Smith Rowe when he came on. He was really, he was dynamic. He was like Foden is for City when he comes on. He was really dynamic. But I reckon he should have started probably Smith Rowe. You were good, very, very good. You gave us issues, especially at the back.
Just needed that a little bit more. Just needed
The
that
press
very
from
little
Arsenal
bit
was
more.
unreal.
Playing against the champions compared to someone like Chelsea or United or someone, you just need that tiny little bit more.
Held a pitch football just with this Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. We've got Manchester City fan. Give me your instant reaction to the game. I just said that.
It was absolutely unbelievable game. I felt like we was going to get 3 points from the start. They've made a good game of it, in good form, obviously Arsenal. But yeah, glad to get 3 points in the end and extend the top of the league.
What was your thoughts on the officiating today?
I was very impressed with the officiating. I thought it was very professional. I thought Ramsdale should have had a booking. He was taking his time quite a bit. Red card, maybe harsh. It goes either way. The fans, I don't know, they was encouraging a bit, but it is what it is, huh?
Yeah. Do you think Arsenal fans could feel hard done by with that 93rd minute winner from Rodri?
Of course, after any game, you'd feel hard done by conceding in the 93rd minute. But I feel like it was coming as soon as the red card. Thought it'd come earlier, but secure it in the last minute. Can't beat it away play like that.
Is that title winning form for City?
Yeah, it looks like it. Done it 10 games in a row now. I think we've got a couple of decent games coming up. Chelsea as well. So if we win those, it's looking good, aren't it?
Where do Arsenal rank in terms of the level of teams and competition you've played this season? Where do they mix? Where do they compare?
I went to the home game when we turned them over 5-0 as well. But you can see from that to today, they've gained confidence on and off the pitch. And like I said, that says why they're fourth at the minute. So they were decent. It was a tough game. Draw. Could have easily been a draw, so yeah.
Your mate told me you had a French crop before Grealish signed, and this haircut is in honour of Jack Grealish. I've got to say, some Barnet and some tribute you've grown.
Yeah, in honour of Jack Grealish, £100 million signing.
Love that.
Yeah, up the city.
Love that. I've got to say, before I let you go, give you a handshake as well. I'm not going to leave you hanging like that. Before I let you go, big signing in January. Haaland, do you reckon, potentially?
He's coming home, yeah. Obviously, his dad used to play for us. There's talks about him going to United, but he ain't ever going to go to United. He'll come to win trophies, and like I say, we win trophies, so I reckon he's coming in January. It costs quite a bit though.
You heard it here first. James Holder, Pitch Football with me. I've got Arsenal fan Lloyd. We've just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. Fantastic game. Can you give me your instant reaction to the match?
Yeah, a bit disappointed. I think we played a really good bit of football today. I'm really proud of the lads, really. Show great, just great commitment, really. The fans were buzzing as well, so it's great to see for the first half of January, really.
Love that.
But I think if we keep playing like that, we're going to have like a great second half of the season, because with a performance like that, I think you beat every team in England except maybe Liverpool. But seeing Chelsea at the minute, we play like that against them. I think we beat them. So yeah, proud, happy, but a bit gutted by the result, really.
The game will be overshadowed by the refereeing, by some of the controversial decisions. I know Twitter's up in arms about stuff. From your point of view, where do you stand on the first controversy, and that is the Odegaard penalty or no penalty, as the case may be?
Yeah, well, it's difficult to say, if I'm honest. With VAR, with everything, with all the equipment and everything, the ref maybe got that right, and you got it after the game when it's live, you just and the emotion and everything. I've texted some mates. They say it could have been a penalty. It would not have been like scandalous, the Odegaard thing. But I need to rewatch it. I'll be my Arteta this time. So no, I've not seen it, and I'll watch that at home. Yeah.
I know Rio Ferdinand was absolutely raging about it for not being a penalty. He 100% thought it was a penalty. I know the lads in the studio thought it was as well.
Well, it's not making my day, to be fair. But well, we've had good decisions this season. We've had bad decisions, so we have to get on with that and just crack on, really. But it's overall the performance was great. I don't think anyone will complain about that. So I take that. Yeah, of course, it's a loss. Do we deserve that? Probably not. But you know, we got away with murder sometime this season. So I take that, but I'm happy with the performance.
Gabriel, 2 yellow cards means he got the red card today. Very unfortunate in your opinion, or justly deserved and maybe a little bit unprofessional?
To be fair, I didn't see the first one. I don't think I was quite close to the pitch. I think people got a bit like surprised when he got the first one, saying, "What did he do? Did he complain?"
I think they said he scuffed the penalty spot with his foot. That's what I saw on the match reports.
So you get a yellow, you get booked for that.
I guess so. Yeah, okay, it's unsportsmanship play, I guess, or maybe tactical news. So I'm not sure.
Well, I guess we're not making the rules, are we? So
exactly,
it's difficult to say. Second one, well, come on, really, right? So I don't know. I really don't know. It's a tough one, this one. Yeah, second yellow card, you can't complain, as I say. The first one, to say, I'll have to see it again, to make my own opinion. But to be fair, you play 10 men, now I'll go back to that, 10 men against 11. I think we show spirit, really good spirit and commitment and everything. That's why you go to a stadium, you pay big money to see this kind of performance and see that team spirit. So I'm happy and proud again.
Love that. Arteta was unfortunately absent today due to COVID. Do you think he would have been watching the game proud about how the boys did, and in particular against Pep and his old sort of tutor?
I don't know. think we've been just really good the last 6-7 games. Just like Church, a really, really good side of us. He's probably found now his best 11.
Yeah.
Which is great. Which is great to see. He's just playing really good football, and that's amazing. And we've not seen that for a few years. I've been so inconsistent here. But now you go to the stadium, look forward to games.
Yes.
Oh, it's going to be scrappy today, or we've been a bit like. Not great and ups and downs. No,
You're bang on.
We've been,
You're bang on.
Just great.
The mood today. We've lost 2-1, but people have come out. They're able to speak about the game. They're in good spirits, taking away a great performance.
Well, yeah. I think that's kind of like the conclusion of today, right? Saying, all right, okay, you lost it. Did you deserve it? Probably not. Just move forward and look forward to the next game, right? Because we've got Liverpool to play. Not 2-3 days now.
Yes.
To see how they're going to take this competition. League Cup. I know everyone laugh about the League Cup, but it might be something we want to win.
I agree.
You've got 2 other teams in London that it's just keen to win it as well. Yeah. I think for Spurs it's going to be a big thing as well. Because they've not won a trophy for forever, really. So, no, I think it's the competition. Seeing the Premier League so difficult, it gives you a boost as well in the middle of the season.
I agree.
Right?
Yeah,
you go to Wembley, it's nice. You win it, it's even better. So, in our kind of race to top 4, I think it's great. I think it'd be great, but now we've got big teams to play really to win it. So, yeah, looking forward to seeing actually the boys playing. Against Liverpool and see how we turn up there. Yeah,
love that. Held a pitch football, just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. Fantastic game. Firstly, give me your instant reaction to the match, mate.
Disappointment, I think overall. We were the better team in the first half, and I felt like a couple of decisions went against us. Certainly, obviously in the ground it's difficult to say because we're only seeing it once, but. People at home have told me that the penalty was very soft.
The Odegaard, the penalty for Odegaard not getting it.
We should have had a penalty, but then the penalty they got was very soft as well.
Excuse me.
So yeah, that was a soft one, but ultimately, we deserved at least a point. With 10 men for felt like 35 minutes maybe, we deserved a point. And you just felt when they gave 6 minutes of injury time that something was probably going to go against us.
Yes.
And unfortunately it did. But take the positives out of it. When you look at the game at Man City earlier on in the season, again down to 10 men but beaten 5-0, for us to be in a game, and I've hardly got my voice left, but for us to be in a game that's kept the fans as entertained as that and as close as that really is a massive step forward. So overall we're really pleased, although we're disappointed.
Do you think the sending off, a bit petulant maybe, a bit silly, jiving in after the first yellow so quick, do you think that changed the momentum of the game in City's favour that a little bit more?
Probably. I think maybe a little bit of naivety. When you look at the average age of our team as well, we're looking at a team that are we're a young team, right? And all our best players at the moment, Saka again outstanding today. I thought Tomiyasu at right back was fantastic as well.
Yeah.
That's the best I've seen Thomas Partey play for us personally. So there was a lot to take out of it. There was a bit of naivety, probably, and again I need to see it again. The red card. Somebody told me it was a red card. I don't know, but for me, if and then straight after the penalty, Martinelli's got what would be a sitter for most people. What I thought again, he was brilliant. If he puts that away, it's a different game. So it's disappointing. It's a bit of a sickener to start the new year with, but I still think we're bang on for top 4.
We come away from this game having lost, but in some ways having gained a lot of respect from the Man City fans and from the football that we played today. Are you proud of the transition the team have made, as you mentioned, from the first City game to now?
Yeah, I'm very proud of where we come from. Probably like most Arsenal fans, was questioning the manager even at one point to an extent. But when I look at us now, he's not even there today. We've been well in the game. We've got a massive opportunity in next week against Liverpool to progress, hopefully over 2 legs into what would be the Carabao Cup final. And I think, again, like I said just now, I think we're very likely to get top 4. I don't think United or Spurs are going to do us this season. I think we'll go on to clinch top 4, to be quite honest.
Should the manager be given a lot of respect and praise for us where we are in the league right now, and for our league form over the 21 years?
Yeah, definitely. When you look at the last 2 seasons we finished, unfortunately outside of the Europa League even last season, for him to have, we lost the first 3 games of this season, and everybody's saying, including me, saying that maybe this is time for a change, or for us to look at somebody who's a little bit more experienced. I actually think this guy's really good, and I think he's got I think he tactically he's probably one of the best around outside of Pep. But he's going to need time. You know, he's got to build a squad. He's you know, it takes time. We don't exactly chuck money at things like some of the other clubs. So for me, yeah, he needs a lot of credit, and I think that he's probably bought himself a bit of time. And it wouldn't surprise me if we go on to make the Carabao Cup final. It really wouldn't. I think if you look at how we played today, we've got to take a lot of confidence from it.
Could potentially be Arsenal Tottenham in the Carabao Cup final as well. That'd be a game.
Yeah, it certainly would be a game. We've all got mates that support Spurs, right? So there would be a lot on that, and I couldn't even comprehend losing a final to Tottenham. But you know, that's the other question. If we do get there, are we going to put the second string out? Like, what do we do? I don't know if we can afford to do that. So for me personally, yeah, we've got to get there first of all. But if we can, you know, we haven't won it since what, '93. I think for me that would be a huge step forward as well. Putting silverware on the table is what it's about at this stage for us.
Before I let you go, I want to ask where you stand on the Aubameyang situation, everything that's gone on with Aubameyang. Would you be playing him at the moment? Do you think Alderman's handled it correctly?
I would probably say that in terms of like the discipline that he's demonstrated across his time with our club, I would say that he's probably doing the right thing. I don't really know a great deal about it. I'm hearing things about tattoos and going to see his mother who's not well. But the thing is, if you're given time off during the season to go and do that, you've got to come back when you're told to come back. And if he's not done that, and again, if you look, you know, was he 32, 33? He's not going to, you know, he's not. Unfortunately for us, he's past probably what would be his prime. So, you know, if the manager, look at us today, I didn't feel like we missed him today. Those two boys on the wing, Martinelli and Saka, are absolutely outstanding. I think that maybe we're moving forward. He's basically started the transition maybe 6 months before it would have done anyway. So yeah, it's a shame because he's a lovely bloke where you can tell, right? But I think ultimately, yeah, it's the right time for us to move forward.
Salah and Mane, Africa Cup Nations. Does that give Arsenal a big chance to capitalise?
I think top four is about as much as we can hope for. I don't think Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea probably are going to be a stretch too far for us at this point. I think top four would be an excellent season. When you look at United bringing in Ronaldo and Spurs, who are rejuvenated under Conte, with Malaysia, to say it's true. I feel like for us to make the top four this season is about as best as we can hope for. Maybe deliver one of the cups as well. But if we can do that, I'll certainly take it.
Love that. Held a pitch football just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. With me, I'm joined by a lifelong Arsenal fan. Give me instant reaction to the game, sir.
I just can't believe it, to be honest. 6 minutes of added time. I think the fans said it for us. Ref, what was he doing?
I agree.
I think the Xhaka challenge was silly. But to give the second yellow, and then also for the other cards that Man City should have had, you know. Anyway, it's tough, but I think we've got to be happy. Fourth is a good place to be at the end of the year. So.
I think you're completely right. Do you think the game will be overshadowed though by the referee decisions? I know you're judging things on instant time, real time.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get them correct all of the time. But for instance, the penalty decision Arsenal didn't get. Where do you stand on the refereeing decisions today?
Diabolical. I think it was inconsistent. As I said, from our point of view and to City's point of view, yes, it's difficult because Gabriel shouldn't have been spouting out what he was.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there was 3 or 4 instances where they should have had yellows. There was 3 or 4 scenarios where I think we were pushing up the end of the pitch right at the last 20 minutes. Plays broken up. I think one in particular incident where Martinelli's gone into the back of the defender. I can't remember who it was. The ref sort of wave play on and allow things to go. Should have been a yellow. But look, really difficult to swallow, to be honest with you. So it'll be a long journey home.
Do you take pride in the transition from when you played Manchester City first time, 10 men, to the result today and what you take away from it?
100%. We were actually discussing that before, and I think one thing that Arteta said was trust the process. I think we are trusting the process now. I think if you look at that performance, in comparison, like you said, City before, at Anfield against Liverpool, in which we were absolutely, we were battered, to be honest with you. That's massive. And if it wasn't for those moments in the game, Xhaka, and then the sending off, I think we win the game. So, yeah, really disappointing to swallow. But at the end of the day, we've come a long way this year, so can't be too disappointed.
Before I let you go, I want to get your thoughts on Pogba, everything that's been going on with Aubameyang. Where do you stand on the situation? Has it been handled correctly?
I think so. I think from what I understand, of course, we're not in and around the club, but it sounds as though he's had disciplinary issues before. So he's taken the stance now of just not accepting that. And I think as a captain, you've got to set the expectation, you've got to set the standard. So disappointing that he's got to this stage, but I think there is a way back for him. I hope there is. but you know, he's club captain. He can't be doing that. So.
Didn't hear that. Held a pitch football with him. We've got Arsenal fan Joe. We just witnessed a 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. Giving you instant reaction to the game, Joe. How do you assess that?
But to do it in one motion, it'd be. I think we were completely cheated today.
I can't make it right. Where do you stand on the referee and officiating today?
I think it was terrible. I think it was absolutely terrible. But if they got their penalty, we should have had one as well.
Yeah. The Odegaard penalty decision, Rio Ferdinand was going mental about it. Having had a chance to see it after the game, where do you stand on it? What are your thoughts on it now?
Well, I think it still should have been a penalty. I think we completely outplayed them.
Yeah. Do you take heart in the fact that where we was when we played Manchester City initially, 10 men getting absolutely walloped, and today 10 men just Manchester City just scraping through?
Yeah, with 11 men we were completely the better team. Completely the better team.
Elder pitch football just witnessed Arsenal's 2-1 defeat to Manchester City. Mate, give me your instant reaction to the game. How do you assess that?
Mate, I'm being honest, mate. I thought we played well, but at the end of the day, I don't want to blame the referee. But if everyone saw the game, it's the referee's fault. We had control of the game. We controlled the whole first half. Started the second half, we came out well again. We weren't trying to. Usually we try to sit back, but we weren't trying to sit back at the start of the second half. We actually went to go for it. And then it's not a penalty, but it's Xhaka again. I don't want to get into Xhaka, but I'm not Xhaka's biggest fan. Can I swear on it?
You can say whatever you like.
Xhaka's been a liability ever since he came to the club. Xhaka got injured against Tottenham, got put back into the team against Everton. If you ask me, is the reason why we lost against Everton. Go look back at the second goal. He couldn't take the man down. Why couldn't he take the man down? Because he gave a silly foul away. Just before that, because he got booked. So if he took the man down, he's getting a red card. Obviously, I would have loved him to get a red card because he couldn't play the next couple games. You know what I mean? But for the team, you can't really do that. All the fans would have gotten to him. So fair enough, you can't take a man down. But today, like I said, it shouldn't have really been a penalty. But you're giving a referee to make your mate. You know what? You even come back out the other day and said, "Oh, the referees do. Oh, they every time it's Xhaka, blah blah blah." You're making a referee make a decision again. You know what I mean? He's just brain dead. But I can't blame Xhaka. I can't just blame Xhaka. At the end of the day, I thought we played well, but like I said, the referee today. Come on, come on.
You mentioned the referee had a decision to make. He had a decision to make when Odegaard was fouled inside the box as well. Talk to me about that moment. It could have been a game-changing moment at that point for Arsenal.
We hate you, City! Oh, yes, we do! We hate you, City! We hate you,
Yo, like I said, when I was talking to my friend, at half time.
Your friend just walked by?
Yeah, no, I'm not that geezer.
sorry.
He might be now though. But like I said, when in the first half, I was speaking to my friend at half time when we was 1-0 up.
Yes.
That, I can't lie to you, that's a Stonewall penalty. The guy in front of me brought up his phone when it on BT, showed me the replay when it was on VAR.
Now, if you can see it on your phone, watch it once and tell that that's a penalty, why are the experts in the studio and the VAR not getting the decision right, in your opinion?
Don't get me started, mate. I'm not going to say nothing. When it comes to VAR and it comes to Arsenal, I know it sounds like we're just making excuses and it's poor old Arsenal and that. I'm telling you, watch our games. When it comes to VAR and it comes to Arsenal, bro, we get taken a piss out of. When it went to a penalty, when it went to VAR, I already knew it wasn't going to be a pen. Do you know what I mean? Generally. And then the Xhaka one, what they say, clear and obvious error. Yeah? The referee didn't give the penalty. What do you have to do? You have to go to the screen to go and give the penalty.
So what you're saying is not a clear and obvious error?
Not for me. I've seen clear obvious errors and they ain't gone to the screen. For Arsenal and for other teams. Yeah. And they ain't gone to the screen. But now I'm hearing clear and obvious error. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, Xhaka, he's put himself in a situation where the referee has to make a decision. But the referee made a decision. Do you know what I mean? The referee said it's not a penalty. But then, obviously, the VAR and whatever, they've gone to the thing and they've given it. Then, again, the Gabby one, I didn't really see it. You know what it is? We should have scored. You know what it is? Why it's hard for me to criticise is that Martinelli is obviously got killed off the line. Martinelli has to score. It's an open goal. But I can't blame Martinelli because he's run the whole first half. They run them. They didn't want nothing with Martinelli. But like I said, he's got to score. Then the ball goes up the pitch. I was thinking, because when he caught a red card, I thought it was a straight red. But I was thinking, but then someone said, oh, it's the second yellow. But then I was thinking, when did Gabby get a yellow?
He got the yellow for scuffing the penalty spot before the penalty was taken.
Is that why he got the yellow?
That's what I'm led to believe.
And that's why he got the yellow?
Yeah.
He scuffed the penalty spot.
So it could be tactical genius, or it could be looked as unsporting like behaviour. It depends how you judge it.
I would have said tactical genius, he would have missed the pen.
If he got away with it,
exactly,
he got a booking and it led to him
because I got
2
led
minutes
to,
later being given his marching orders.
I got led to believe that he fouled someone, then apparently he said dissent. Then he got another yellow, so he got a yellow for fouling someone, then dissent for obviously he got a yellow for dissent. So, like I said, I didn't realise Gabby got a yellow card. So the second yellow, I just think the referee just quick. He's just quick to pull up. I didn't see the foul. It probably was the yellow. I don't know, but he's just quick. They're just quick to pull out the red card for Arsenal. We got a red card against City earlier in the season. Obviously, it's my man again, number 34, and like I said about number 34, I don't want to say much about him. Honestly, I generally I hate the geezer. I don't like the guy.
Is it his fault? Let's talk about number 34, manager. Is it his fault he's played at CDM when he's a centre midfielder though? Switzerland, we see him running the game. We see him running the game time and time again. For Arsenal, he's played out of position. Is it asking him to do too much?
Listen. No, I don't want to talk bad about Xhaka, man, because ask my friends what I think about Xhaka, man. Generally, he disrespected the club already.
Yes.
We gave him a chance. I've seen people look at Guendouzi, how he got frozen out for what he done to the club.
Look at Saliba. No one knows what he's done.
Exactly, and Aubameyang as well. Obviously, Aubameyang's had a few chances, but Xhaka's had chances as well. He didn't directly disrespect the club before, but he was just he's a liability anyway. Do you know what I mean? He done what he done. When he done what he done, he should never play for Arsenal again. Everyone says, "I'll forget about that. Move on." Before I moved on. What's he still doing? Like I said, I don't want to put it on this number 34 guy, but at the end of the day, like again, cool. If Partey's against who do you find the boxes? Is Silva, Bernardo Silva. If Partey's against Silva, obviously anything could happen. He might foul him, but he's pulling his shirt. He's got his leg out. It's just come on. It's just brain. He does it all the. I don't want to talk about him. Honestly, generally I don't want to talk about him. But like I said, I thought we played well though today. Yeah. But generally, I don't want to just blame the referee, but it's the referee's fault today.
Is fault attainable for us now? Do you think we've got enough in the team to hold?
100%. Listen, I'm gonna be honest. With Arteta, the first 3 games, I was one of them guys that I'm not convinced with him. Obviously, went on a good run, like 7-8 games unbeaten. So I was thinking, okay. Then we went on the Man United one. For me, that was a winnable game. We bottled that, I'll be honest. The Everton one, we already know we bottled that. He brought on Eddie and that. I'm thinking, I don't know what this guy's about. When I won the next 4 or 5 games, we played next time West Ham after Everton.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah. Big win, 1-2-0.
I was at that game, big win.
Same. And then we played Southampton, 1-2-0. We played Leeds 1-4-1. We played Norwich. But these are just, you know what I mean? Only West Ham is a convincing one. But today, the way we played, and Arteta wasn't even on the touchline, I thought we played well. And then it's a shame because, we're going to, not like that, but after we get the red card, we're not going to win the game.
When that injury time flashed up, what went through your mind?
The geezer next to me said, watch, it's going to be 6 minutes as well, yeah? And I was like, nah, it's probably going to be 4 or something. He said, no, watch, it's going to be 6 minutes. He was right, it was 6 minutes. And we looked at each other. I got the stopwatch on. When it goes, I go, it's 2-3 minutes now. It's 2-3 minutes. We got 3 more minutes. Blah blah blah. I can't lie. I don't even remember seeing the goal. I just remember the net rustling. And it's just like I wasn't surprised. I'm not even blaming the team. It's just like it's bound to happen. And that little Rodri mug, bruv. Bro, I swear to God, he's lucky that man weren't in that end. He hit them. I was on the other side, bro. If Rodri ever dared come run at me with his shirt off, bro, I don't want to start talking mad.
Nah.
Yeah, you know what it is? I just feel like a lot of players got that. They just feel like taking the piss at the Emirates, but I don't know. Maybe we're soft or something, but. Someone's like Stuart Atwell. Really and truly, I don't condone this, but I should be waiting outside for him, bro. No, generally we should be saying, yo, what's that all about? Because
be asked questions.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like, obviously that's like a bit far fetched, but realistically, the FA should generally look into that because I thought from early, like from the first half, I said, I told my friend at half time, me and my friend were saying this referee's against us from early, and then he done the red card, he done the penalty thing, and then I swear Saka got a foul. Yeah, I'm not sure. Did he book Saka for that when Saka got a foul? Saka got a foul, but it was after the red, so obviously Saka's got up and gone, he shouted at the ref. But I'm pretty sure he booked Saka. I don't know if he booked the guy that fouled him or he booked Saka. But if he booked Saka, then, you know what I mean? I don't know, man. Like, but it's generally I'm fuming. I'm actually bare frustrated, but I can't be frustrated at the team because I thought we played well today. And then our next game is against, you know what I'm saying?
Liverpool in the cup.
Yeah. Liverpool in the cup on the 6th. I'm there again. But our next Prem game, do you know what I mean?
Come on.
It's them lot. You know what I mean? It's them lot. And I just don't want the team to be like their confidence to go down because we played well today. We gave a good account for ourselves today. And like I said, the only reason why we lost today was Stuart Atwell. Simple as that, man.